Hello, today we'll take a look at a prophecy that occurs early in the Bible in the book of Genesis, beginning in chapter 49. Verse 1 says, "Then Jacob summoned his sons and said, 'Assemble yourselves so that I may tell you what will happen to you in the days to come.'" Then moving down to verse 8, he says, "And for you, Judah, your brothers shall praise you, your hand shall be on the neck of your enemies. Your father's sons shall bow down to you." So it's this idea that Judah will rule or be firstborn over his brothers as the leader of the family. He continues, "Judah is a lion's cub. From the prey, my son, you have gone up. He crouches, he lies down as a lion, and as a lion, who dares to stir him up?" So again, we know that Jesus is the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And so this symbol of the lion was given to Judah as a sign of ruling and a sign of power and authority. And then he continues in verse 10, "The scepter will not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet, until Shiloh comes." So again, from the promise that God made David that an heir would remain on the throne until the Messiah came, this was true, and this is given here as well. Again, this idea that the scepter would not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his feet until Shiloh comes. And interestingly, Shiloh is the word here used to describe Jesus or the Messiah. And that word is only used here, all throughout the entire Bible. Its meaning is not completely certain, but it has true significance if we really look at it. It means he whose it is, or that which belongs to him. It also conveys peace or tranquility, meaning he is a peace giver, one who brings peace. And we know that to be true of Jesus indeed. Now, this same idea is also conveyed in another place in the Bible. In Ezekiel 21:27, it says, "Ruins, ruins, ruins, I will make it. This also will be no longer until he comes whose right it is," which conveys again the same idea of Shiloh, to him whom it belongs, and I will give it to him. And then lastly, this that relates to the idea of Shiloh as well. "Why the law then? It was added on account of the violations, having been ordered through angels at the hand of a mediator, until the seed would come, to whom the promise had been made." So again, the same idea that Christ, the Messiah, would be he who came, and the last ruler in the line of Judah, which is interesting as well because Herod had been installed as king at the same time as Jesus came. Just shortly before his birth, Herod was installed, who was not from the tribe of Judah. And many of the Jews saw this and understood it to mean that that promise had been taken away, not knowing that Christ himself had already come as the promised one, as that Shiloh. Take care.